And as is right now, it doesn't seem like this bill would pass through the Senate. Republican senators have voiced their concerns about the cuts to Medicaid and also how this would just swell up the national debt. But after it passed, Speaker Johnson did say this in an interview, that he wants the Senate to make as few tweaks as possible so it could pass back again through the House. And this, quote, "I have a very delicate balance here, very delicate equilibrium that we've reached over a long period of time, and it's best not to meddle with it too much." What are your thoughts on that, and what do you want to see in the changes in the Senate?
Well, I think he's being honest. He does have a very difficult balance between the Freedom Caucus and others who are more reasonable and understand that this will have a massive negative impact, and actually people will die as a result of losing their health insurance or not having enough to eat. Those are just real world consequences, and I hope that that does not happen. The other aspect of this that we haven't discussed is that, as written, this bill will actually increase energy prices, which is exactly the opposite of what President Trump ran on. He ran on trying to lower prices across the board, and that's what we all want to see. But the bill decimates all of the tax credits to a lot of the innovative and clean energy projects and all the associated jobs that go with. And independent estimates now are out there that say that'll increase your energy bills by around $415 per year by the end of the decade. I offered an amendment, I should mention, Brittany, during the whole Rules Committee debate that was what I thought was pretty simple and bipartisan, that said no provision in the bill will increase your energy prices, and that no provision would take effect until it can be demonstrated that it will not increase your energy prices. I thought that was a fairly benign amendment, but my Republican friends would not even hear the amendment, much less allow a vote. And so, at the end of the day, I don't see much good in this bill as it currently stands. So pretty much anything the Senate does, whether with regard to Medicaid cuts or nutrition assistance cuts or the energy tax credit cuts, all of that would be welcome. And I do hope that they don't, to the extent that they cut things, that they don't cut the SALT provisions. Now, I should mention, if there are no changes, then the full deductibility of state and local taxes will return after the end of this calendar year. What I would hate to see is for that $40,000 to go down to $10,000 or $20,000, which is what the majority leader of the Senate, John Thune, has said he wants to do.
And are you hearing anything from Republican senators specifically? Are you and other Democrat members of Congress, are you guys talking to different senators to try to restore funding in any way, trying to lobby more Republican senators who are on the fence about this or who are publicly raising their concerns?
Well, I've spoken with a bunch of my Republican House members, and I'll continue to try to have discussions with them. There are a couple of Republican senators that I do intend to speak with, but I'll leave that private for now, and I hope that some reason prevails with all of this.
Well, Congressman, as we see this bill make its way through the Senate and beyond, I hope you can come back on and break it down with me again. Thank you so much. You're welcome back anytime. I appreciate the conversation.
Thank you, Brittany. Good to be with you.